But they were the ones that were given the opportunities. When it got down to like Brian and me, especially me, there was nothing left. There was nothing left to give. There was no guidance. There was nothing. It was like, good luck, you're on your own. And we kind of are tired, so we, as much as we care, we don't have the energy to care as much as we should. Or we're just tired. And unfortunately, when I was young, still reasonably young, Dad got really sick. And then so I got to watch him die for 6 years. That tortures a soul. And so these years where it was supposed to be my opportunity to create the life, instead I was like watching somebody die when like I'm supposed to be in school studying, but I'm watching someone die. So what chance does that person have? There. So yes, they should, like, if they can look inward at themselves and just realize that things aren't the same for everyone, and it's not taking anything away from their accomplishments, but it just, if they can understand it wasn't the same and things were stacked against certain parts of the family, then it's now their time to help.
Yeah.
I don't think they will. Because that would take a great, and especially like, Jim, because his youngest daughter died, and then Robin has cancer, and I think they're in a really tough spot. So it'd be hard for them to remove themselves from that situation and think, oh my God, here's the person who's not really even part of our family, and now he wants money from us.
But you are part of the family.
Yeah, but they don't, I don't think they've ever thought of it that way, or thought of me that way. I think they've always thought of me as kind of this thing that put a burden on their parents.
Yeah, karma exists.
Well, because then if that's the case, then what the hell is karma doing to me? Like, what did I do? Like, I must have done something really shitty to deserve a stroke. So that's part of my writing. Before you say stuff like that, actually think about that, because that's a horrible thing to say. And karma doesn't really exist. Well, there isn't, because or good people would never suffer. But it's hard because I don't want an outcome, and I don't know how to do it. So it's really a difficult thing. And but having said the stuff that I'm going through and the stuff I don't like, I think I have an idea of how not to say anything, other than hello. But then you're always, oh, how are you? Well, I know how he is. He sucks. This fucking sucks. It's horrible what he's going through and having to deal with. So how are you is a question you're not going to ask, because you already know the answer. So I think you only just say hello, and whatever he wants to say. Maybe you say, I'm sorry to hear about all this. It really sucks. I'd like to say fucking sucks, but I'll try to leave profanity out of it with my family, because they always thought I was the little one. One shouldn't be swearing. But it fucking sucks. Hello's the starting point, and then let it just go from there. That's all I always say. Screw the small talk. Yeah. Let whatever conversation flow just flow. It'll go where it's meant to go. And like talking, unfortunately it does. And talking with, but I don't know what outcome will make me happy. I don't think there is any. And like talking to my friend Greg in Germany this week, that was heart-wrenching, but it was good because we're so close that we kind of I'm the elephant in the room, the thing that, oh my God, he's going to get to talking about his situation, and that's an uncomfortable stuff for anybody to really talk about.
Yeah.
And so, but it's nice because Greg and I could just talk, and he knows that I'm not lying about anything. I'm going to say, you know what, my boss screwed me. I'm going to have to deal with that for the rest of my life. I realize that. I go, losing your job at 60 is not like losing your job at 20, because there are no more options. And I go, and you become afraid of everyone because you want to talk about what's going on, but people don't understand your situation and they don't see you as your age, so they give you the stupid advice that just hurts you more, and then you feel like, oh my God, if I talk to them, they're gonna judge me, because I've heard all these people that I know judge homeless people, and they judge them like they're garbage, and they've done it to themselves and that, and I go, they don't understand how close people that they supposedly care about are to being homeless, and how hearing you judge a homeless person is actually fucking hurting them as you do it, and it's making that they can't talk about what's going on in their life because they're afraid their friends are going to judge them too. And so, but with Greg, I can go, you know what, nobody on the street wants to fucking be home on the street. Like, life can be fucking hard. And Greg goes, yeah, no, I know. He goes, a few things could happen to us and we could see it. He goes, everybody here judges homeless people, but I walk by them and I see it different. And I go, that's because you've had hard things happen in your life. So fortunately, you didn't become bitter. You actually became more compassionate and empathetic. And that's what I strive to do every day. No matter how shitty things get for us, I don't want to ever lose sight of compassion and empathy. Because and I want to, in my writings, really come across that way, because I want people to read it, and I want people to be upset, and I want people to think about how they treat people, and I want them to understand that doesn't matter what job you have, it can be gone in a second, and then what do you do? And it's I write all these inspirational quotes that people send you, or memes, or say hang in there, be resilient. Sure, I guess those are nice on the surface, but I just always pose the question, so that person who's hanging in there, when the money runs dry and they can no longer afford life, what are they supposed to do? So if they have a suicidal thought, which would be natural in that moment, they're afraid to express it because people might go, oh my God, you said you're suicidal. That makes me uncomfortable. Well, why wouldn't they fucking be suicidal? And don't be uncomfortable. Actually be kind. Be a decent human being. Don't tell them to stop saying what's up on there, what's hurting them. Or if they do, you might as well just push them off the fucking cliff. And it's the same as the grammar software. You write stuff about saying, hey, I'm thinking I'm really depressed. This is what's going on. I'm thinking dark thoughts. The grammar software won't let you express the dark thought. That's ridiculous. You can say, I'm thinking of killing myself. And the grammar software goes, no, don't say that. But then the other message from the crisis people are saying, if you're having these thoughts, you need to talk to someone. Well, that's what the person writing it is doing, for fuck's sakes, and you won't even let them say it. Well, life gets heavy, and it's when you're in your lowest points, you need people actually on your side, not telling you to shut up. Which, unfortunately, is a lot of humanity is they're more interested in telling you to shut up than whatever. And I'm sure the grammar AI software is just stealing your fucking story anyway. No, because right now all the AI companies are making just hand over fist money because it's the hottest new thing. And so it's like the Google and all that revolution once again. It's like the tech thing. It's like all these people are getting rich off of talented writers like myself feeding them the stuff. And so all these companies are just exploiting everyone. And then I've got in a couple of things where they want to see if I want to join the crowdsurfing people, which is just crowdsourcing, I think it's called, where you work for an AI company and they'll give you assignments and they'll pay you $15 an hour for something that's probably going to take you 3 hours for 1 hour's worth of product. And all they're doing is, but they want you to do a 60-minute test to prove that you have the writing skills to be worthy of doing it. how exploitive is that? It's like, not only are they humiliating you by not paying you, but at the same time, they want to use you and they want to make sure that you've got the educational background to make them richer. Well, just using you. Our world is kind of like a challenge, isn't it? and frankly, all AI companies are owned by white people who are rich, and they're trying to fucking control the narrative. They're trying to, like, if we can be the first to tell everybody how to think, we win. And you'll buy our shit. That's exactly what AI is, by the way.
Okay.
No, and it is. It's like, they it was inadvertently, but maybe not. Like Facebook and Google and all those image stuff, all social media, like AI wouldn't have start blowing up like it is until social media came along, and everybody is willingly giving them all the images, all the thing that AI needs to use. People are willingly giving it to them. And so then AI just exploits the hell out of it. And then they, like, whatever the computer geniuses have set up, they can create an image out of anything in a second because everybody on the planet is giving them the images. And the writing and the whatever else. And then they just exploit, and a whole bunch of people get rich, and then a whole bunch of people who gave them their whole lives all of a sudden are out of work because AI's taken over their jobs, and then it's like, we wonder why there's so much homelessness and suffering. We go, oh, well, we're just going on a stream of conscious. That's what life is. It's just like that's not, the stream goes in different directions sometimes. It doesn't always flow the same way as the treadmill. It goes against the treadmill. No, I don't, like, it's all connected, because, like, here I am trying to find a way out of our suffering and create a career where it's, quite apparent, like 600 plus job applications out into the world and one interview, that it's quite apparent that, yeah, I kind of am obsolete, and now I'm battling in a writing world where AI is trying to take it over. And so, like, it's like, that's why I don't walk across bridges, because, like, it's like, it's like, I'm gonna keep trying, and I'm pretty sure AI hasn't stolen all my stories yet, but I'm pretty sure it's trying to. And then, like, we're gonna watch some fucking TV series on Netflix, and every fucking single thing is gonna be the things from my life, because they're all unbelievable. Like, I don't know if you saw it yesterday, but I did a life timeline from birth to now, and I just added up all the things, and, like, the nine family deaths, seven friend deaths, best man 8 times, pallbearer 3 times, all of these things. I just put them all out there. 14 adult surgeries, including 7 knee. And then, you throw in a stroke, you throw in the work stuff. And then I went through all of that, and I'm putting it all just to see what my life has been. And when I get to the last bit, which is right now, I'm going, like, why am I still alive? Like, I go, well, like, how am I not just a fucking nutcase? Not that I'm not, but I mean more insane than I already am, because it's just so much. And I put it all in there, and then I forgot I have 5 godchildren. And that's such an amazing thing. But out of all the things, I'm going, oh my God, I forgot that I have 5 godchildren. So somewhere along the line, I'm probably a pretty good person. I just feel awful that, like, I put him in like, and you shouldn't. I feel awful that I put him in a position where he had to say no. I feel awful about that. I feel like that's horrible. What a horrible thing, because he doesn't want to say no. but I understood. When I sent this stuff to Wayne and Greg, like I said, I know it's not just your decision. You have families, so it's not just your decision. So I fully understand that. But you know what I mean? I fully understand that. Like they could easily say no.
Yeah.
But it's horrible. They don't want to say no, and they're not saying no. They're just feeling bad, and I've done that. And I didn't do it. Fucking Justin did it. They don't that's what some of the writing is like. They don't understand how everything is connected, and so when you make the decision to terminate somebody, especially somebody older, you don't realize how many fucking people you're hurting. You're not just hurting, and even if you don't intend to hurt the person, you do. And you're not only hurting that person, you're hurting everybody in his fucking life or her life. And people don't recover from that stuff. They don't it's how do you bounce back? How do I bounce back from losing all of my life savings, maxing my credit, and losing 4 critical earning years of my life? How do I recover from that? And especially with some of the people who are trying to help you, say, do you know London Drugs is hiring? So that's my ticket to getting all of that back, is to work a shit job at London Drugs until I die. How fucking dare you? At least some really great people say, like Gary helped without saying anything. Wes helps with just, here you go, you need some help. And even Mary saying, you're a fabulous writer. That is 40 billion times more important than saying London Drugs is hiring. Because that makes me think I have a chance.
Yeah.
London Drugs makes me feel like it's over. And so and I know it's the one story idea that I had is we remember the darts. The London's drug is a dart that I remember. And it's people go, you focus on the wrong things. Well, you're the one who told me I dwell on things, asshole. So now I'm going to focus on that dart that you said I dwell on things. And then you say, yeah, you focus on the wrong things. Okay, now I'm going to focus on you saying that to me because you're such a fucking asshole to say that. And especially, when you're have a pension and you had a family and an inheritance and all this, and then you're telling someone who lost their job at 60 that they're focusing on the wrong things. What are you supposed to focus on, for fuck's sakes? It's with you every single day. And so how do you not focus? How do you not walk around and these walks are immensely helpful. But at the same time, they help me, I guess, suppress some of the stuff. But at the same time, it's always there. It's always there. Every step I take is what the fuck am I going to do? How the fuck are we going to survive? How can I take care of my family? And that's every single step. And now I'll get that AI company saying, oh, come write for us. We'll give you $15. And it's but before you do, you got to prove that you're a good writer. And it's oh, please. I'm tired. And I don't need to be told I'm a great writer. Well, it's nice to hear, but I am. I don't need to prove I am. I know that I'm good. And I'm getting better every day. And I don't and as Jay can attest, I don't it's not something that I have to do or even want to do or whatever. It's I just get up and every day it's here's something falls out of my head and I just do it. I've written 3 books already this year. It's not even the end of February. and I have no intention on doing it. I think, no, I don't. And I think every day I go, I'm not going to have anything to write about today. And I want to get more to telling the whimsical tale of prose and the rom-com. But then then Greg asked if anybody knows where there's somebody who can renovate his cat scratching post. They go like, how can you not like write a little bit of a story about that? Not much, because it's not really much of a story, but it's just a fact that somebody who's 64 years old, and I don't want to, well, I do, and is male, asking other people, none of them except one of them has a cat, if anybody knows anybody does cat scratching post renovations. Like, what the fuck? Like, and like, nobody else, like, it's amazed, like, if Jim would have been there, he would have got why that's funny, but nobody else there is understanding why that's funny. And it's just because it's hilarious. He's like one of the most boring people in the world, but he says shit like that is just fucking brilliant. And I don't, he doesn't mean to say it because he's actually seriously asking. And then one of the other idiots at the table will say something like he just asked where you can get a cat scratching post renovated. And one of the other idiots at the table isn't just focused on that, which is the funny thing, but instead it goes, oh, I like cats more than dogs. They're more independent. He just asked about renovating his cat scratching post, and you're talking whether cats are independent. And then, like, I have to tell you, you don't even have a cat, but I have to tell you as someone who has a cat, cats aren't fucking independent. They're maybe more aloof than dogs, but they're not independent. Like, at least house cats aren't. They're not like foraging for their own food or cleaning their own litter box. Jesus Christ, people are stupid. That's like, debunk that whole thing where people go, cats are independent. Like, are you stupid, all of you who think that? What does that mean? Like, the cats get their own jobs and shit? I don't know. It's just like, it's crazy. But the whole point of that is the guy said, where can I get my cat scratching post renovated? And that led to people talking about what they like more, cats or dogs. And this is out of the guy who said about the cat scratching post is the same person who said he absorbed his twin in the womb. And that he played Major League Baseball. And like all of these things. And like none of you people around are even, I hear those things and I go, oh my God, these are the best things I've ever heard. And none of you people are hearing it the same way. Like I guess maybe it's because you're all old and losing your mind. Like, if you see this video, you'll probably not be my friend anymore. But I think that's probably already the case for some of you. You just haven't told me. And
this video should go viral.
I'm okay with that. No, I'm okay with it. It's like the guy who's talked about this cat scratching post yesterday. Like, I'm hearing all these things that I think are funny, and I go, I'm just gonna try to find the comedy in these. Right now it's just for myself, but I'm going to try to massage it and turn it into for more than just me. And I go, I'm trying to do that, and I'm just trying to work on the comedy. And like the guy who talked about the scratching post goes, you're not funny. And I go, I don't care what you think. Like, I don't need you to tell me I'm not funny. I know I'm damn funny. I've been through so much fucking pain in life. How can I not be funny? That's where comedy is birthed. It's birthed in pain because it's your means of survival. If you don't laugh at the fact that we're eating food that we find on the ground, what's the point?
You need to wrap up a little bit.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, you have to say bye.
Okay, bye. I'm done for now. I was having trouble talking because I'm like walking, and I was out of breath, even though I'm in really killer shape right now.
Okay.
You get it though, right?
Yeah.
You get like why somebody's saying, do you know where I can renovate my cat scratching post?
Yeah.
If you don't get that as funny, like
that's fucked up.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Okay.
That's why I need. Jim wasn't there. I would have needed. Oh, oh no. Do you want this on film too? No. Okay, what are you doing?
Say thank you for listening.
Okay, thanks for listening. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye.